My interview with that animation department is in 15 minutes. Well, that must be the inspector. Oh, hello.
Hi. Hey.
Where did you come from?
A lot, but I'm good.
Ralphie's right-hand man.
It's a pleasure to see you.
I'm always supposed to protect them if there are four of us.
I was hoping you'd choose difficult.
Oh, don't worry. I'm working on it. What's your name?
Name's Diego, friend.
Sid the Sloth, at your service.
And I'm Manfred, but you could call me Manny if you like.
Oh, of course.
You mean you never noticed me?
Well, yes.
But I was here the whole time.
Well, you probably go 0 to 60 in like, what, 3.5 years?
Well, I don't know if they're available. I guess you'll just have to close this up.
It's not late, Matthew.
Huh?
It's here.
Stanley, Georgia, Jack, Todd, Penny, Minka, Timmy, Victor, whatever. What are you doing here?
Shredder took Yoshi. He kidnapped.
Yeah. Shredder take Yoshi and bring him to Shredder's villains.
Is the craziest thing you ever saw. Shredder is a villain for everybody from the Defiant Toric, Cozy Glow and Chrysalis.
Actually, they were after all of us or after JoJo Violet. Our team member.
Thanks. That could help me.
Then why you'll hear? Well, hear the thing. When Reach gets snappy,
Show us
Tyrant,
Cozy Glow, and Chrysalis are stoned.
We have to get to Yoshi back on that fish face with the sushi I wanted. It's a lesson was nice to much I
Thank you.
Bamboo, bamboo, bamboo.
Sorry.
Could you guys set one and one at a time?
We just saying, Yoshi is kidnapped.
He's gonna blow!
What? I had so little time to needed assistance, so...
We met an old friend who told us that there really is another disaster coming our way.
He urged us to go back here to tell you about it.
Old friend.
Matthew. We have someone you should meet.
Buck. What? The name's Buck, short for Buckminster. Long for... A little dull.
You must be
Matthew Littlemore.
Ah.
I am deeply honored.
Okay, so what do you guys mean villains are coming?
Well, the thing is, your nightmare might be coming true soon.
What heroes for?
Oh, quite the contrary, Your Majesty. That fight with the villains in your universe was just the beginning. A build-up. Foreshadowing.
You see, I found a prophecy.
Do you mind?
Okay, I'm super confused.
Very egotistical.
Well, what are we going to do, darlings? Does any pony have any ideas?
I'm afraid that won't be necessary. But the only difference is that she won't let it go. And you're not the only ones who think that. Don't worry, everyone, because I know how to stop him.
You got all that from the tracks?
No, not really. I saw him come through here earlier. She's headed for Lava Falls. That's where they care for the newborns. To get there...
You got to go through the Piston Cup to win the race. Across the rickety bridge certain waterfall. To the place of Snow Mountain.
Really?
Once we do, we can use it to stop from coming into fruition.
What's that?
I know it sounds suboptimal, but the good news is, it'd kill us no matter where we went.
Well, that's reassuring.
What? You crazy fool! Why would I help you do that?
Well, I couldn't think of any better news, so, you're welcome.
Sorry not to offend you guys, but how can we trust this confused lunatic?
Twilight, I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, Buck is one of the smartest creatures I know. So can you please trust him on this?
Okay. Buck, sorry for doubting you.
It's fine. We just need to think of something to stop this disaster from happening, that's all.
Now how do we stop that event from happening? You did mention that we need someone close to the Hanas to help us, but who?
We can have Ralphie help us.
Huh?
Patrick and I are misfits, right? As are Pinky, Fluttershy, and Rarity. And I say we take a journey to the House of Misfits to ask Ralphie for help.
Whoa. You serious, Sponge? Ralphie isn't the most heroic person, and he knows that.
He does have a big heart that he denies though. He's heartless, but he has some heart somewhere.
You're just saying that because you're one of them.
Well, yeah, But that's not the main reason.
Manny has a point. Besides, I remember last time my apples and I dealt with the Misfits, not counting the universal genocide, they tried to have us in prison till we managed to escape.
Well, I approve the idea too. I love the Misfits. They're such party animals. Maybe they're redecorating. Or redecorating.
Then I guess we all know why you're a misfit.
That, and I also managed to make Ralphie laugh.
Besides, do you have other ideas in mind?
SpongeBob, I'm willing to follow your lead here because I'm running out of options, so you better promise me that you're not serving us false hope.
I promise you, Twi. The Misfits are the help we need right now.
Okay. Guys, we're going to have to go with SpongeBob's ideal.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. He has been loyal to me ever since we prepared for the coronation. Well, a little too loyal, which is kind of suspicious.
But comedy is a part of who you are. Just try not to bother people as much. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't do commercials.
But I appreciate him nonetheless.
But what about me? Aren't I still loyal to you?
I appreciate anyone who's loyal, alright?
Right.
Besides, we have no other options. We had to go to the House of Misfits. It's a risk we had to take. Manny, remember you told Buck you'd never doubt him again?
Yeah, and I still stand by that. But the Misfit thing was Sponge's idea, not Buck's.
Good point. But still, an Applejack. Remember that time you had to take a risk and travel through these dimensions despite knowing how much the snap changed the apples and Princess of Vriska? Whatever it takes.
Yeah, I do.
So with that being said, we have to do whatever it takes.
And we wouldn't be called heroes if we sacrifice our comfort zone. Guys, we're going on a quest! Well, if you want to, that is.
Well, yes, but I don't see what that has to do with...
You sure you want to come?
Well, I knew it wasn't over yet, so yeah, count me in.
Those three stooges were just our first round. I'm sure we'll face more challenges. I smell an even more epic adventure coming our way. And I can tell it's a good one.
We'll
do it!
You coming, Pat?
I wouldn't dream of being anywhere without you, SpongeBob.
That's good to know.
You can count on us too, to help you.
We're in this together. We got your back. I'm ready to save Equestria.
I'm gonna have to alert my fellow apples first.
Since Twilight will be so busy saving the world with her friends one more time, who's gonna be in charge of Equestria? Oh, how I envy you guys, taking on such an important task to save the universe from a Dorito. This heroic act will go down in history.
Well, since you're such a genius, why are you not going to come with us to the quest?
Well, I wish I could, but I have some business to attend to with the Team Hearts. Besides, I think all of you will be enough to succeed in this quest.
Today's the day. In only a matter of moments, you'll all be on your way. What lurks around the corner, not a soul can say. But I can guess, more or less. Hidden dangers, great duress. Ah, the moment of glory is close at hand. It's gonna be grand. Adventure is a wonderful thing. Pack only the essentials. I'll tell you what to bring. Your strength, your nerve, your hearts, your wits, and for Skulldosaurus attacks, the first aid kits. Adventure is a hoot and a half. You'll face unearthly dangers and look at them and laugh. The claws, the teeth, the chase, the thrill. You'll never want to come home. Maybe you'll never will. That's the beauty of adventure. It's strictly sink or float. It runs you till you're ragged, then it grabs you by the throat. You struggle to survive it, though the chances are remote. Hoo-hoo, lucky you. Wish I was coming too. Adventure is a wonderful thing.
I almost forgot the very best part. Not only do you get to save the universe from the most dangerous demon, namely the Saga, but you get to do it with the most biggest, half heroic, half villainous team, the Misfit Dogs.
And you, General Boo, off you go, marching high and low. Your friend waits at the end, right here. Take a look, the map is perfectly clear. With your excellent sense of direction, you've nothing to fear. Through the quicksand and the chasms, tempting fate and fighting spasms, dodging avalanching boulders. Remember, Christopher Robin's fate rests completely on your shoulders, Boo. Excuse me, it's up to you. That's the beauty of adventure, the trembling and the dread. I can't think of another thing I'd rather do instead. Perhaps you could join us? No, you go ahead. Woohoo! Lucky you! Tally-ho and toodaloo! Ready now? Noble chin! Chest out, tummy in! Make a fracas, have a fling! Wrap a postcard, give a ring! Get the lead out, time to swing! Whoop-de-doo and bada-bing! Adventure is a wonderful thing! I salute you! And those of you doomed to never return! I salute you twice!
Good luck, Twilight!
See ya, Matthew and friends.
Yep, they do have this. Nothing will stop them now. Now if you'll excuse me, I have some hearts to do business with. They're just outside the castle if you want to see them. Ciao!
Yeah. Is that your tail?
Yeah. My wings could be fly. What will they think of next?